If there's anybody here, can you make a noise? I know you can see us.
Poltergeist, death and a royal phantom await the team as we journey to Kent.
Something touched my leg.
And this week I thought I'd bring you to Kent and a very scary place with a very royal ghost. Welcome to Most Haunted and Hever Castle. Its construction began in the late 1200s from stone locally quarried, and in 1500 the Bullen family added a comfortable Tudor dwelling within the defensive walls. Some 400 years later, the by then dilapidated edifice was purchased by William Waldorf Astor, the world's richest man, who spent millions of dollars restoring it to its former glory. The castle is inextricably linked to the doomed relationship between King Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, daughter of the Bullen family and mother of Elizabeth I. Anne paid the ultimate price when she was beheaded. Rumoured to have been a witch in her lifetime, her ghost is said to walk the gardens. After her execution, Henry gave the house to another of his wives, Anne of Cleves, who owned it until her death in 1557. With such an illustrious past, it is little wonder the place is supposedly alive with paranormal activity, with many reports of strange sightings, the feeling of being touched, the rustle of clothes when no one is there, distinctive odours unconnected with the present day, and a sense of terrible evil in certain areas of the building. With a regal history and stately ghosts, who would stay here alone and in the dark? Well, last night Carl and Ian did just that, and this is what happened.
If you're here, try to show yourself to us. Shut the door. Open one of the cupboards. You can hear that, can't you? Yeah. Is anyone here?
Oh shit. Oh, I just didn't like that big bang that just happened there.
Is that your stomach?
It wasn't mine.
You're shitting me.
No, because I'm full. Oh, is that banging's followed us?
Who are you? That don't really make much sense, does it? I've asked who it is and it can only answer me by banging. What? That was there, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm getting really itchy feet now.
I want to go home. Oh, Wigan.
On the many occasions that he visited Hever Castle, it's thought that Henry VIII stayed in this, the largest bedroom. So it's only fair that we start our ghostly journey here. Now, some think that the figure seen sitting in the corner, unflatteringly described as grotesque and horrible, is that of King Henry himself. Others think it's a disgruntled old man who dislikes visitors in his home. Whatever or whoever it is, one thing is certain, that it instills fear into all that see it. This is the Long Gallery, and said to be the most unwelcoming part of the building. Many people have often felt very ill and had to leave after only a short time here. A mischievous poltergeist is thought to roam this whole level, throwing objects across the floor. But the strangest phantom to haunt this area is that of a tall man riding a horse. Strange, because we're 2 floors up.
On the whole, Hever Castle has a very welcoming atmosphere, but there are 1 or 2 areas that are very negative. At the far end of the long gallery, there's an area called the dog kennels, and I've had an experience through that corridor. I always feel a desperate need to get through the corridor as quickly as possible and don't feel safe until I reach the very end.
One of Britain's most famous women has to be, of course, Anne Boleyn. Her romance with our most instantly recognisable monarch created a great stir in its day, mainly because he was still married to Catherine of Aragon. After their divorce, King Henry VIII publicly married Anne. Their fairy tale romance ended tragically when she failed to provide a son, and her beloved husband ordered her execution and had her beheaded. Now, Anne spent much of her time here at Hever Castle, and it seemed in death she has returned as her ghostly figure is said to walk the grounds.
With so many historical figures associated with the castle, what would the night ahead hold for the team? We asked guest medium Johnny Fiore for her first impressions.
To be honest with you, I think the whole place is active, but there are certain rooms that are more active than other rooms. My heart's beating fast right here. There's a lot of activity up there, but I will tell you something. If I feel that I'm being pressured or I don't like something, I will tell them to back off. I just want to walk around. I want to be open to the entire environment. I'm ready to get to work.
Hever Castle holds the promise of being a highly spiritually active location. What does resident parapsychologist Dr. Kieran O'Keefe make of it?
Kieran, how honoured are we to be allowed to spend the night at Hever Castle? I can't believe it. It's like a dream come true.
It is absolutely fantastic when you think about the people that would have lived here and walked through here, been to dinners here. We're absolutely honoured to be here.
Now, where Hever Castle is placed, we are, it seems, in the middle of nowhere. In the daytime there's been aeroplanes going past, but there doesn't seem to be any main roads nearby, so everything is very, very quiet.
It is a good point. One thing we always discuss about is extraneous noise, traffic noise or people walking by, and you make a very good point that we don't have to worry about that tonight. So if people do hear any noises, they're going to know that it's something to do with this particular castle. We can discount immediately the possibility of traffic or any external noises.
And there's some very strange phenomena that's been witnessed here. For instance, some people have actually seen a horse being ridden on the second floor, which is very odd. What do you think that's about?
Very, very strange. I do know of apparition accounts in the past where they've had a gentleman riding a horse, but it's normally outside, exactly where you'd expect it to be, or in the stables, that sort of area. It's not like Fyvie Castle, where we've investigated before, where there was a gentleman that did actually ride his horse up and down the stairs. So very, very strange. I really cannot make head nor tail of it.
How frightened would you be if you were up there on your own and you saw the ghost of a great big horse coming towards you and a rider? You'd be out there.
Exactly.
And you'd believe then, wouldn't you?
I would turn into a believer.
With everything in place and the team eager to begin the investigation, what secrets would David Wells unearth as we venture into Hever Castle?
I feel breathless and very confined in this space. An energy that's coming right this corridor and straight towards me. Kiddies, just children running around. The nasty one, I think, is either a priest or a monk. There's that kind of zealot feel to it.
Hever Castle is a cornucopia of history, from its Tudor origins to the present day. What would David Wells make of it as he takes his first look, beginning with the library?
One thing I'm really aware of here is there's something threatening, and now the reason I know that is because I can feel, I personally feel a bit threatened. There's a prompt I get, which is that kind of, they always give me that demonic face, which says, you know, beware, there's something lurking in the woodwork somewhere.
So it's not specifically in this room, it's anywhere in the castle?
Yeah, so it's a warning to kind of strengthen my protection and just be aware that it's here. As far as this room goes, I can't actually pick up on any particular presence here.
Let's keep walking through.
There's a whispering in my ear that I can't get to, but it's definitely female. I feel breathless and very confined in this space.
Right.
And I feel I'm almost being overwhelmed by the Anne Boleyn thing. I'm being overwhelmed by it all in here.
What do you mean?
I feel sick.
Spirit is coming through, or?
It's not. No, it's not. There's no direct contact with her. I haven't got that. I've got a female, but I don't think it is her. I think it's. She's wearing similar gowns, but she doesn't. I can't connect with it as her. So she may have been associated with her in some way. So she may have been a lady in waiting, or she may have been a nanny, or even a mother. Who knows? But I feel very enclosed by it all here. I feel really pressured by it in here, and I feel sick in here. I'm expecting to like this.
But you can't
which
say
would be
who
great.
this woman is. No name, no nothing.
No, there's no name of her. She's very quiet. She's very still, but she's very she's very Christian. She's very generous. Do you know what I mean? She's a lot in life. I would really have liked the woman.
And how old is she?
She's presenting at about 50. I'd say. So she's not a young thing.
No, she's old.
In those days, I guess she was older. But maybe she's, we have these house guardians, don't they, that seem to occupy old houses and keep places. And there's probably things that belonged, to the family all the way through that draw the energy in.
Okay. Related to that, do you get an impression of what this would have been, this particular room, what it would have been used for?
It feels like a bedchamber. It feels like a bedroom to me, like somewhere, and probably. But that's not. Yeah, it's not backstairs really.
Whose
but it may have come in from there.
Whose
maybe.
bedroom?
Well, it would be Anne Boleyn's because it feels. Is that closed?
Blimey, because that's why you're picking up on it and getting the Anne Boleyn and getting the Anne Boleyn.
Yeah.
Right.
It's quite exhausting. It feels a bit,
Well, I can tell you that's right.
It is. That's why.
This was Anne Boleyn's room.
Maybe it's because of its size, but this room has more of a royal feel about it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It might be its size, but it feels more befitting of royalty. Maybe Henry VIII stayed here, but I don't, and I'm really thankful actually. I don't feel him storming around here, and in a sense, I'm kind of not even an impression of him.
I'm quite pleased as well, because that's such an obvious. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, I'm a little surprised because downstairs you said you were picking up on this nasty type character.
Yeah.
You're saying it's definitely not Henry.
I don't think it's him. Oh no. The nasty one I think is either a priest or a monk. There's that kind of zealot feel to it. Personally nasty.
With David already connecting with the psychic energy exuded by the fabric of the building and its previous royal occupants, we switch to night vision and begin our investigation in earnest.
There's almost like something coming towards me that it's one of those that that whams through you. One of those like it's an energy that's coming right up this corridor and straight towards me at a rare feral pace.
When you say energy, is it a man? Is it a woman? What is it?
At the moment, it's like a white. It's just a white form in my head. All I'm seeing is like a white form coming right up this corridor.
Right.
If I didn't know better, I'd say it was an animal. It was a horse.
Right.
I don't know whether they, at some point, just cocked about. Do you know what I mean? In these rooms with animals, with the horse. I guess if they have horses, it's almost like they show me like a prime beast, a real prime beast. Do you know what I mean? A real thoroughbred.
And they brought it up here for a life?
Well, I don't know whether it was like... Yeah, probably. I mean, we've had this before, haven't we, in stately homes, where they do this.
Do you see a rider on the horse?
No, I don't see a rider on the horse at the moment. There is one on there, but I don't see who it is.
Is there anybody else you can pinpoint?
Not in this room, no. I want to move down a bit, though.
Okay, let's move down.
only thing I get here is kiddies, just children running around.
Right, how many?
I'd say there's a good 4.
Right.
4 or 5 kids running about. They're not 15th century. They're more 19th,
Okay.
20th century, I'd say actually. So
right.
so 1900s.
Oh, right. How old are they? Can you see how old they are?
I would think they range from about 10 down.
Right.
Not the smallest one's not like a baby or anything. The smallest one's probably about 3 or 4.
How did they die? Did they die at that age?
No,
or-
they're not. No. Oh.
You hear that?
Yeah. They haven't all died at the same time. This is a picture, if you like, of kiddies living here.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Sounds like it's coming from in here. No, further back. It's further back.
It's down there.
What?
She's down there. You know, was that?
There's no one down there.
I just heard a woman's voice down there.
Have you?
I have, honestly. It sounded like Stella.
What, a woman's voice
What's
saying
her name?
Stella?
Yeah.
Woman voice saying it.
Yes.
The only woman I can pick up on this area is this housekeeper that I felt earlier. She's flying about, but
With the children?
no, she's independent of them. I think the children are more residual. There's more of a. Do you know what I mean? It's an old echo of kids.
So they're not causing any phenomena, the children?
I don't think the children are. She might be. She seems to be.
And is she at the same time period as them?
Yeah, definitely. She's a door closer, door slammer, a head toucher. She's one of that lot.
okay. Any name with her?
Maria.
Oh, Maria. Any surname?
Not at the moment, no.
Is she
Might
hers
be
now?
Clifford. There's a surname Clifford as well around, so maybe that's hers. So Maria Clifford.
Maria Clifford, are you here? Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Maria Clifford, can you tap twice for yes, please? Are you here? Are you here, Maria? Yeah. Hear that? Are you a housekeeper, Maria? It seems to be further behind, keep going behind,
Keep
back,
going back,
doesn't
back,
it?
back.
They're away from us looking at us.
Yeah.
I thought it came from the first one. Sounded like it came from within that room.
Yeah.
I have to admit. I'm wondering where that door leads.
Yes.
Shall we find out?
Yeah, that's just to the balcony. That's just down
To the
down
gallery.
there. It takes you to the dining room.
If there are any spirits here with us now, any astral beings, please can you make loud banging noises? Please let us know that you're around.
Banging again.
Can you make those noises louder for us, please? Louder?
It's on the other side of this door.
Is it?
The door's vibrating.
Knock twice for yes and once for no. Are you Maria?
That is definitely on the other side of this door.
So that's it. Maria, can you stop knocking for... Maria, can you knock out how many spirits or astral beings there are in this house, in this castle now?
I've got 4.
4.
Oh,
Thank you, Maria. Can you see her or sense her? Strong? Is she more strong?
well, she is quite strong. She's just presenting as that kind of very Victorian-looking, housekeeper, black gown,
Why would
keys.
she be the other side of the door?
Maybe she's scared.
Don't know.
Or should we go onto the balcony? See if it gets louder?
Yeah, if we... Well, you can only go that way.
Yeah.
Down this way.
Yeah, let's go down. Go.
What's the thing?
Any noises?
That's from the door.
Listen.
That's the door.
That's the door. Let me go on the other side, and if somebody close it, verify there's nobody on the other side.
There's the door. There's nothing, and the door furniture's not moving. It's not that, like, continuing to bang.
Knocking underneath our feet. Did you hear that tapping?
I did. I heard the door tapping. The door isn't moving, but I wonder if it's the hinge. But it's a very odd sound, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Listen to the creaking above and the banging.
It's well freaky. Holy moly.
It's coming from the door. It's coming over here, and they're almost. It's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And I'm getting very freaked out.
Thank you for making these noises. Can you make them a lot louder for us, please?
Was the unpleasant spirit of the priest or the seemingly benign female energy responsible for the continued tapping? Only the coming hours would reveal.
Oh, David,
Did you not see that?
Our investigation of Hever Castle had already presented an array of seemingly paranormal activity. What terrors lay in wait for the team in the coming hours as we continued our vigil?
listen, you can hear it. Oh, David, now put it in now. Hold on now. Hey!
Where's that coming from? That's loud. Something touched my leg.
Keen to exploit the combined experience of two mediums, we sent David and guest Johnny Fiore alone to explore the building further.
We know you're there. We can see you. Come on, can you do something more physical? Just loiter about. I'm so scared.
Oh, David, now wait a minute now. Hold on now. Hey! Come on.
Did you not
Did
see
you
that?
feel that? Yes. Come over here. I'm scared. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, come on. Woo!
No.
Did you feel that? It was
Yeah,
like
I did.
It was hovering
I think I actually saw it, and I think I saw it in
before the
stairs.
window.
Yeah,
On the right
yeah,
side.
yeah,
of the
yeah,
window.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I saw it.
You had to call it.
Do you know, I swear I saw it move across that light. I really did.
I saw it hover at the window. And you know, just hover there. And then when you're asking it to come down, I felt like it was standing over us, just watching. There's something about that door, David. There's something about that passageway. David,
What?
I am not feeling this. I told you.
There's something there?
Yeah, just feel for a minute. Straight ahead.
I was so scared in case he makes a run. You know when they... Have you ever felt it when they go through
I
you?
feel it right now.
And you know when they go
Yes.
through you? I hate it, I hate it, hate it, hate it.
I'm telling you, we're going downstairs. I'm telling you, I'm not feeling this, David. I feel like I want to use the bathroom on myself.
So you want to go back?
Oh my God.
With Johnny terrified by the apparent malevolent presence of a male entity, she and David beat a hasty retreat, and in an attempt to contact that energy, we joined together in the Minstrel's Gallery for a séance.
If there are any astrals present, any spirits here that wish to communicate with us, please use this table as a physical way to show us of your presence. Knock on the table. Move the table. Make a sound in this room.
Oh, got someone leaning on the banister?
No.
If that was you, make another sound so we know you're here.
Underneath my feet, underneath. Can you hear it? Here we go. Here we go. We don't mean you any harm. Are you angry? Are you angry with us? Do you wish us to leave?
Are you guys feeling this chill?
Yeah.
It's only on one side, it's on my left side.
It's on my left side.
Yes.
See, it's here, yeah.
Do you want us to stay?
You're right.
Yeah.
Let's put our hands flat on the table, but still together. Thank you for the knocking, but can you do something else? Make a noise.
You feel the table vibrating? Or is it just me?
I can't feel it.
Are you going to show yourselves?
Oh, I can feel it now.
I can feel it now, yeah.
Yeah.
Come
Use
on.
all your energies. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Come on, use all your energies. Gather together, use all your energies and move this table for us if you can. Please.
It's vibrating.
There we go. Come on, please move the table some more. Let us know that you're really here.
Oh.
Come on. There we go. Keep moving the table for us, please. Please. There you go. There we go.
Oh.
I'm
I
freezing.
am so cold.
You feel that?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Can you see it, Kieran?
I've got breeze, cold breezes behind you by the window, which has increased during the seance.
That's where he was, David.
Please, the four of us that are sitting around this table and the people that aren't sitting around this table, we invite you to sit at this table with us. We want you to join in with us and have a conversation. Let's talk to each other. Let's communicate. Please use all of your energy. Use our energy too. Just move the table for us some more.
I'm recording a pair of footsteps downstairs, static, just standing still.
Sorry, what do you mean?
A set of footprints downstairs, you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Following our séance experiences, we decide to split the group, with guest medium Johnny Fiore and myself going downstairs, and Carl and Stuart going to the Anne of Cleves room to investigate the apparent source of the tapping.
there's any spirit in here, please show yourselves. You did a brilliant job earlier.
Oh, that's me. He's just about to say I can't see anything on the table here.
Now, position yourselves right here at these stairs, ladies. If there is any spirit here, please show yourself. Is our monk here? Is Our Lady here?
Just want to have a look over here. So there's a creaking noise. It came from here. Listen, can you hear it?
What can you hear with that?
Very, very faint tapping.
I can hear it, yeah. It's walking. Is that above us? I can't pinpoint it. What's above us? To be honest, I don't have a clue. It's constant. Where do you think it's coming from? It seems to be changing. Sometimes it seems right over our heads. Then it seems like it's right there.
This is a really freaky corridor.
Yes, it is.
It's a nice freaky corridor, this one. So it just go forward, Kath.
Oh, thanks, I like the way you say.
Right. If there's anybody here, can you make a noise? I know you can see us. I know you can hear us. Keep still. Is there somebody here? If there is, please, can you make a noise? Shh, what was that? Did you hear that? Do you know, didn't it sound like a man laughing? You know, like a wheezy kind of that type of thing, but very distant, not very clear. Do you know what I mean?
Which way are we going to go then?
Come on then. Oops. Oh, what is that squeaking noise?
It's a thingy, shoes.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Do you want me to light on here?
Yeah. There you go. If there's anybody here, please can you give us another sign?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that? Was that someone's stomach?
It wasn't mine.
It wasn't my stomach. No, we've had that quite a lot, haven't we, Kath?
Yeah.
No, we've had a lot of that in the past on investigations. We've had and it's got louder and it's got into like whining. If that was you, can you make that noise again for us? Can you make it louder?
Sure. Can we get the cameras back over here?
Why?
I just saw a light down there, and it wasn't me.
A leg?
A light. Don't be afraid to show yourselves to us.
Oh my God, what is that?
I have no idea.
No, oh, sorry, it must be just be a pattern in the curtain. And to the left, it was like, it was weird for the briefest second. It was like the outline of a woman wearing a dress just came out on, can you see that there?
I can see what you mean. Yeah.
And it, like the outline of something just came. And it could have been the, it was weird. Strange.
Where's that coming from? That's loud. That's coming from there, how's that go? That's coming from in this room. Where are you? Tell me that was you. That wasn't me, that was you.
It wasn't me. Tell me that was you. That was a...
It was like a chant.
That's exactly what it was. Here you go.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Is there anyone here? I think it's Henry the 8th, would you? What's that noise?
That's from in here.
Cal?
I don't like it.
What do you want to do? Do you want to go back and tell them?
Oh no, get your tea, sit down.
With so much unexplained activity, would Hever Castle give up its secrets easily? The remaining hours would be crucial to our investigation.
You don't need to be alone, you can go and join them.
Someone touched my leg.
Hever Castle was refusing to part with its secrets. Determined to find an answer, we attempted to make contact with the spirit of the priest.
That's where that would have been down here. It would have been connected up there, which would have given them somewhere to go because they could have been there for weeks. That's behind there.
Were you trapped behind there? It's coming from behind there, isn't it? Oh, God, I can feel it vibrating right on my feet. Can you feel it go?
I can feel it, but I can't feel it on this.
Is this the priest we're talking to? Not twice if it is. Were you trapped in this priest hole?
Will he talk to you?
He's just threatening, really. He's just
What'd you say?
pompous little.
That was loud.
It came out when you said pompous.
He's just a pompous little man whose only power was what he wore. Do you know what I mean? It was just what he wore that made him powerful. There's no power within himself.
That's here. That is right here.
And unfortunately, you know, his powers is undoing. Well, his perception of powers is undoing. Is that right? Your perception of powers you're undoing.
That's here.
If you've got something to say, then come and say it. Accept some help from someone.
Put the camera right on the floor there, Stu.
It's the microphone.
Did you hurt people in life, therefore you're scared to go across into the light?
What is that noise?
That noise.
What's that tapping noise?
It's coming from that chair. It's coming from that chair, so I hear it.
Really?
I'm not, look, Roy, you can see where I am.
Yeah. I just wondered if you'd...
No.
See that was like a creak, 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 creak.
If you're in this room, then sit in one of the chairs and move it. Move something in this room. Touch one of us. Is everyone else gone? And you left here alone? Are all your contemporaries gone?
No, that's it. That's it.
Well, you don't need to be alone. You can go and join them. I think he was holed up. I think he suffocated.
Ah.
I think he may have been so terrified of being found that he just, rather than that, just didn't get fed and just lay down and gave up, really.
Deciding that the presence of us all was making the priest reluctant to give us more tangible evidence of his existence, we left Carl to make a solo vigil.
It's knocking. Do I go back and get somebody else? Or not? Hello? Hello? I know you're trying to contact us. I know you are. I just need something else. I don't, but I don't know what to do. I've got these taps. I don't know what information. Oh. Shit. All my legs have just gone. Okay, right, I know. I think. Right, okay, I've got against the wall. Calm down. I thought I saw something in there. Something touched my leg. Hello? No, I don't want you on hello. I don't want you here. Oh, calm down. I've got to go, I think. I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm that on edge now. Something has touched my leg. Oh, got something there. That, no, I'm going. I can't see where I'm going. I'm sure something was there. I shouldn't do this on my own. This is stupid. It's so dark. It literally is so dark. I can't see where I am. And if I run somewhere, I'm gonna brain myself or worse, break something. I'm going to shoot. What was that? Just heard another noise. Hello? No, enough's enough.
Hever Castle had lived up to its reputation as a hive of paranormal activity. It's not often that David Wells is chased from a location, but perhaps the nature of the building and its courtly occupants brought out his chivalrous side, and he felt he was protecting our guest Johnny Fury from the nasty entity that had made its presence felt and had frightened Johnny so much. Little wonder that so many stories abound about strange appearances and uncomfortable feelings whilst within the castle, given the ebb and flow of history that has soaked into its walls and foundation. A history that is tinged with incredible sadness when we think of the heartbreaking story of Anne Boleyn, whose only crime was falling in love with a king who could not, or perhaps would not, be satisfied with what he had. Our night spent in the castle will live in our collective memories for some time to come, and we felt privileged to have had a brush with the phantoms of its regal past. Though we were unable to persuade the spirit of the priest to give us more tangible evidence of his presence, we were pleased with what the investigation had achieved for this time and look forward to attempting to unlock more of its secrets in the future. Until next time, sleep tight.
Extra bits from Hever Castle over on Living 2 right now. Will the team survive the nightly vigil? And will the Royal Phantom make its presence felt? Tune into Living 2 to find out. Here for us, though, brilliant drama on the way as Loretta loses her virginity to her dad's prison officer. Now, you've got to admit it, that is class. Outrageous fortune, all new in just a moment.